and welcome to Billing Insights, your favorite podcast for medical billing. I'm Taylor,
And I'm Anita.
and we are your co hosts. So, we are a little bit festive today, if you can't see.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year. By the time you're going to be watching this, it will at least be January of 2025, so I just wanted to let you know it is Christmas time right now. First, we'd like to start off by telling you a little bit about ourselves. So, like I said, my name is Taylor. I do have my CPB, or Certified Professional Biller certification, through AAPC. And by the time this airs, I should also have my Certified Professional Billing Instructor certification through AAPC, the American Academy of Professional Coders. And I am the billing administrator at Gateway Medical Solutions, which is a medical billing company. And I am Anita's daughter. So, Mom, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
So I've been in the medical profession now for, it's actually 40 years.
Oh, wow.
We won't go any further than that. When I was 16, my family really encouraged me to go and start LPN school. And at the time, I didn't really know if I wanted to be a nurse or to follow in that tradition. There's a big family history of being in the medical field, so they were really encouraging me to do that. So after I went to LPN school, I just kind of gradually kept continuing up the ladder. I got my associate's degree in nursing and then my bachelor's degree in nursing, and just found that I really enjoyed teaching people. So that's kind of one of my passions, is teaching. So eventually I got my nurse practitioner degree and was working in pain management mostly. Also worked in hospitals in the ER and things like that. But so once I got my nurse practitioner degree, was working for a specific pain management provider, and my husband and I decided, we're really getting interested in what's going on with the CPT codes and the billing, and we thought that we could open up our own degree or open up our own business and probably do really well at it. So we did open up our own business, and of course, since teaching is one of my passions, about 5 years, I guess, into having our business opened, we decided that we wanted to teach our own in-house staff. So we have been doing that now for about 10 years. I didn't mention that I am also a certified professional billing instructor. And so I have that background, and we're in partnership with AAPC. So having that history of also being a nursing instructor. So I taught nursing at 2 different nursing schools. The first one was Forest Park Nursing Community College, and then BJC, which is Barnes Jewish Children's, working as an adjunct professor teaching there. So a lot of background in teaching and owning our business. Now, we've been in business for 17 years.
Very impressive.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Started out a little small. I licked envelopes,
Yes, you did.
helped mail the statements.
So I think you were probably, 10 or so? It's
I
been
couldn't
quite some
tell you.
time, so
2007, yes. All right. Well, introductions out of the way. This is our very first podcast ever, Billing Insights. So this is a little bit of an introductory video, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about a second business that we've started, GMS Learning Academy. You can find us on our website, gmslearningacademy.com. The website for our medical billing company is Gateway Medical Solutions with an S.com. So gatewaymedicalsolutions.com. So we have different classes that we're going to be offering, or courses, on the Learning Academy website. And we wanted to tell you a little bit about what types of classes we're going to offer so that you know
So that you can ask questions or possibly take some of our courses.
Right. So, one of the main things that I found really interesting myself is how to start your medical practice. So, if you just graduated or you're getting ready to graduate, and have your
Medical degree.
medical degree, uh, what are the types of things that you need to know so that you can start your own practice? What is a tax ID? How do I get a bank loan? What's an NPI? How do I
Oh, very
register on
important.
NPPES? Lots of different things like that, and kind of how to get yourself going.
Hmm.
Then there's also credentialing, which is very important before you start seeing patients. You want to be contracted and credentialed with different insurances,
And those are both completely separate things.
completely separate. And the credentialing courses will also go over negotiating rates and things that providers typically have
Hmm.
questions about. Another class that we'll be offering is about accounts receivable, or
Hmm.
AR. You might also hear it referred to as accounts resolution. And that's kind of just working any claim that has an outstanding balance. Anything that did not get paid,
Hmm.
how do we get it paid?
What do we do next?
Right, what are the next steps?
And there's a lot going on right now with after COVID and everything finally starting to settle down and get back to normal. But there's a lot of audits and things that are going on with different insurance companies where they're doing risk adjustment audits. So you need to know what's that? What's an actual regular audit where it's a post-payment review? And sometimes you can even have prepayment reviews. What is a rack audit? That's a scary thing that whenever you get that request for medical records,
If you're anything like me, you hear the word audit and you just shiver.
Yeah.
What's happening? Are we in trouble?
Right. And some of them are good audits and some of them are not so good audits.
Like
So,
an example of a good audit might be HEDIS audits.
hmm.
So United Healthcare is the carrier that
Hmm. That
works
does a lot of it.
with
Yeah.
HEDIS the most, I would say. And they basically just request medical records for specific dates and kind of review and see, did you check the patient's BMI? Did you give them
Hmm.
dietary counseling, exercise counseling? Are you doing all of these little things that are expected of a provider when a patient is seen? And then they give you a grade. They post it online for everybody to
Hmm.
see. They grade you against your peers, other doctors, and it's available for patients to
Right.
see.
And what they're trying to do is guide the patients into hopefully choosing the better providers who can give them better care. So,
Now, there are a couple of things with HEDIS. We probably don't need to get into it too much,
well,
but
and that'll be a later
a later class.
podcast.
Yeah, actually, I'll save that. If you're interested, go to gmslearningacademy.com.
.com.
So we're also going to go over the different code sets, CPT, ICD-10, HCPCS, place of service, etc. We'll go over different insurances. Is it a governmental payer like Medicare or Medicaid? Is it
Mhm.
commercial? Are they self-pay? What are the different laws that apply with self-pay? What signage do you need posted in your office?
What policies and procedure manuals do you need to have in place? And of course, if you have questions or you are a new provider and you're looking into this, email us because we would be happy to help you set up your practice and get it
Absolutely.
ready. And one other thing we didn't mention, but how to choose your EHR that you're going to, because unless you're planning on documenting on paper, which I hope none of you actually are, but you will have to choose an EHR and what's the best one out there to choose for your practice and how do you determine that?
All right. We are going to be doing some fun little segments
Hmm.
like Modifier Monday, going over different modifiers. For example, what's the difference between 59 and XS and which insurance wants which?
Hmm.
So that's another thing to look forward to. I'm sure we'll come up with some other cute little ideas like that as
Yeah.
well. So if you have any questions about our courses, how to enroll, if you think of a course that we don't have available that you would like to have available, go ahead and reach out to us. You can do it through Gateway Medical Solutions. We have
Hmm.
a website, we have a Facebook. You can do it through GMS Learning Academy. We have a Facebook, we have a website.
Hmm.
Billing Insights is going to be posted. Is it going to be posted on GMS Learning Academy?
Yes, we will have it there. We'll also have it on
On
Thinkific and
Thinkific
YouTube.
and YouTube. So there are
Hmm.
many different ways that you can reach out to us. You can also just Google Gateway Medical Solutions and hit call and then
Hmm.
choose the provider option. Um, or if you're not a provider and you just have questions, you can ask for one of us,
Absolutely.
Anita, Taylor. So that pretty much wraps up our introduction video. Thank you so much for watching.
We're very excited to see you and to talk with you.
We really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Since we are newer, we really need to build that interaction. So we would really appreciate that as well. But we're very excited to get started, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.